Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Val. Today we're going to be doing a makeup look and I will not be applying foundation. So, to start we're going to go in with brows. I applied a primer on my face and it was the Cover FX Blurring Primer. But foundation isn't sitting well on my face and I'm not really liking the way that it's looking. So I decided we're just not gonna use it today. And you might wonder, well, why'd you go in with primer? Well, I wanted to see if the primer would actually blur out my pores without foundation over top. If it would just kind of give me that nice, smooth, seamless look. I know I have an awful lot of redness to my face, or pink. There's an awful lot of discoloration. But we're gonna go more natural today. Kind of see what I think. So I've got my brows on. That was the Benefit Precisely My Brow. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Louise Base. And then I flip brush around and use the other side just to pat it out and make sure that I have an even layer on. I haven't used bronzer or blush and I haven't decided if I'm going to yet or not. So I got this beautiful little palette by Ulta Beauty right around the holidays, and when you open it up it has this cute little mirror with a little saying, "May your day be as flawless as your makeup." There's still has the plastic on it, a little blushing highlight bronzer in the palette, and then a side with the eyeshadows in it. So we're going to go into the shadows if I can figure out how to remove that plastic. I am going to use my Sigma brushes today. So I'm going to take my E40 Tapered Blending. I made a boo-boo. I totally dug into this trying to get the plastic off. Whoops. So there aren't any names on these shadows. I have no idea how well they'll perform. This is my first time using them. I'm gonna go in with this brown right here and just pick that up. They're powdery and they are pigmented. That's nice. This brown has a little bit of an orange tone to it. But that's all right. We're just gonna get it on there. They definitely have some pigment to them. I think I was scared to use this because I didn't know how well it would perform. So I just never picked it up. I'm thinking I'm gonna take one of my Luxie smaller brushes, and there's a deep brown right here that I'm gonna go into. And I'm just gonna take that straight into the crease. So you're not really gonna see it, maybe just a little bit of it peeking out. Just really just deepening up that crease. I'm going to take the Sigma E25. I'm going to take this purple down here. I don't know if you can see, but it's a deeper purple. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on that outer corner. And there's no rules to makeup, so you do you. Some people would say you don't run shimmer into your crease. I do what I want to do, and you do what you want to do. It's all fun. So I'm deepening up that corner and then running it into the crease. Not really having too much trouble with this color. Just gonna take it all in that outer corner of the eye. I'm going to go ahead and run it underneath. So connect that outer edge. I should be using the pencil brush. I'm going to go ahead and use the pencil brush to do that. The pencil brush works wonders for that. This is only my second time using these Sigma brushes. I feel like I need to do a little bit of blending. So I'm grabbing the E40 and I'm going to go ahead and get that blending going. So for a lid shade, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade that I dug into, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. And wow, there's a ton of fallout, but I did not wet my brush. It is shimmer, so I should have expected that. I am going to go ahead and wet it and see what it does. So it definitely intensifies that shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the shade here. And it's a shimmer as well, and I'm gonna run that right through the crease. And like I said, there's a lot of people that would not put shimmer in their crease, but I like it. I don't mind it one bit. For inner corner highlight and brow bone, I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm gonna go ahead and wet it. I think it will perform better. Oh yeah. I'm also gonna put it up here. I feel like I need something else underneath my lash line, so I'm gonna take, there is this darker kind of eggplant right here. I'm gonna pick that up. It's a matte. I'm gonna run it underneath. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Avon Super Shock Gel Liner. I'm going to use my Tarte Maneater and apply this to my upper lash line. Which is really, my eye look is just a neutral golden shimmer. I'm going to apply my Nars mascara. I'll be right back and we'll assess the situation. So I got mascara on, and you might ask, why did you decide not to use foundation? My face is so dry, and I haven't found a foundation that is sitting nicely on it with how dry our weather has gotten, and it doesn't matter how hydrated I make my skin before I apply the foundation, it just dries out and then it begins to crack and look terrible. So I am going to go ahead and use a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to use my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and I know you can see all of my texture, all of my imperfections, like you see everything, because I didn't use foundation. I didn't even out my skin tone, but I am going to add a little bit of dimension to it. I guess a little bit more dimension to it by applying a little bit of bronzer. Nothing too major. For blush, I'm going to go ahead and use my Milani. This one, I'm sorry. This one right here, the Romantic Rose. And I'm just going in with a light hand because I already have pretty rosy cheeks. I'm just naturally that way. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on. And this might be a very weird video, a weird way to do things. I'm not gonna put concealer under my eyes. I know that I have some eye bags, but I am just gonna leave it the way it is. concealer seems to dry out underneath my eyes anyways, so I would just rather not deal with the cakey mess. And I don't know, but there's something about throwing on some eyeshadow, and that was really what I wanted to do, was just make sure that I had my eyes done. The rest, it is what it is, and we're just gonna go with it. And I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea. This isn't something that everybody's gonna like or go for, but that's okay. It's me. I'm gonna throw on some Avon Toasted Rose lipstick. And honestly, this is the final look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure and subscribe if you like what you see. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.